What is up, fishing freaks? Luke Reeser here from Too Fat to Hunt Outdoors. Welcome to another windy adventure of Too Fat to Hunt Outdoors. Here I got the Chuckster with me again. Joseph, Job, and Chuck is back. We're not having a very successful day today. Started out, it was 28 degrees when we put the boat in. It was a little cold. We went for a 15-20 minute run. So our original intentions today were to do some bass fishing. So here's how our day of bass fishing went. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Man, he had it for a while. It didn't feel like a bite. There's a fish. The old lipless. Look at them. There, finally hooked one. Let's see what they are. Little bass. That's what they are. It's a little bass. Where are the big uns? So as you can tell, the bass fishing kind of sucked today. Really sucked today. So I had some pan fishing rods with, and I was like, hey Jobin, let's see if we can catch something to eat, and we'll do a catch and cook. So here's what you get. We gonna go catch some bluegills and do a catch and cook. The last catch and cook I did 2 crappie, and I made a sandwich, and it was the spicy sandwich. So that was the Slap Yo Mama, the Sriracha, the Old Bay, in the Andes Yellow, and I made a sandwich out of it. Today I'm gonna do something a little different, so stay tuned to see what kind of fish I'm gonna come up with today. Let's go get some bluegills. Got one, Chuck. Yeah. Little bluegill. Yeah. Wow. Big gills.
Ooh, did you see him jump in? He's so light he bounced off the surface of the water. Whoever you see nowadays.
The Raiders.
The Raiders.
Got another one, Chuck. This feels a little bigger. Not huge, I don't think, but no. A little bigger.
Uh-oh.
2-minute fish landing violation. Take it. Take it. Got him. Oh, this is a giant. Hooked up. I think this place is just riddled with little bluegills right now. That one ain't too bad. I've kept bluegills like that before. Maybe if I get a couple more, I'll start keeping a couple. Sure, we go into.
You think though that like there was a bunch of little bluegills?
Oh yeah. There's another one. That one's a little better, I think. Maybe not. I'm gonna keep a couple. There we go, Chuck. He was a runner.
Bluegills are pretty fun to catch. That sideways action.
Yeah, I want to open that lid there. I'll keep a couple of these. Thanks, Chuck. Yee! Yee, yee, yee! One more time.
Make it.
So what we're doing here today is pretty basic. I got an ultralight with 3-pound test, slip bobber, a little gold jig and a little piece of crawler, and I got my bobber stopper set about 3 feet, and we're fishing. The boat's sitting right now in about 4.5 feet, and just pitching around these laydowns, catching these bluegills. We're not getting the big ones. I don't know if the big ones haven't moved in or what, but that's basically all we're doing. I just want to get enough to do a little catch and cook. I got, I think, 3 in the box. They're not very big ones, but they'll eat good. Woo! It's quite the ride in, folks. All right, Chuck's going to get the truck. We're going to get the Skeeter back on its post, and we're going to go clean some of these bluegills. We didn't do very good with the bluegills, but I don't know how many I caught. 6 or 7, 8, 10, but I only kept 3. I actually threw back 1 or 2 that are probably bigger than the one that I kept, but whatever. I just kept 3 bluegills so I can have something to eat tonight, make myself a sandwich. So all right, stay tuned. We're gonna go home and clean these bluegills. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, folks, we're back at the garage. I just dropped Chuck off at his house, put the Skeeter in the shop at Jeff's. It's gonna get really cold the next couple days, so I put it in there. And we are here at the fish cleaning table with these 3 monster bluegills, these 3 donks. Got the Rapala knife here, same knife I used in the last one. It's pretty much the sharpest knife I have right now, so we're going to use this. We're going to get these bluegills cleaned up, and then we'll see you in a minute, all right? All right, looky there. I got my 6 big old whopper donker fillets. So I'm going to take these up and I'm going to run them through some cold water, and then I'm going to bring the deep fryer down here and we're going to cook. We're going to cook down here in the garage. All right, folks, got the deep fryer here. This is the one I use in the house. Put fresh grease. I cleaned it and put fresh grease in it last night because the kids wanted French fries with our hamburgers last night, and they wanted them in this. So anyways, got her plugged in. Crank her up as high as she goes, 375, and now we sit and wait until the green light comes on. That means it's 375. Be good and hot. And while we wait, a blue smoothie, bush latte. So the way we're gonna cook this fish today, last week you seen me cook crappies in the spicy recipe that I like to do. Today I'm gonna go with sweet and simple. So this is gonna be a very simple fish batter mix and very, very delicious. This is actually probably my go-to. This is the way I cook fish when I cook for a lot of people, or have people over for fish fries, which is something I really like to do. A couple weeks ago, I actually cooked up 74 fish, bluegills, crappie, perch, mix of panfish. I cooked 74 of them up. We had a big fish fry when we were camping, and cooked for a lot of people. We ate every piece. So what it is Andy's Red. This bag's a little dirty. It's got some black oil. It was in my tote that had my pans and stuff in it from when we were up north cooking fish, and there's some grease on the bag. But anyways, it's Andy's Red. It's like $1.50 a bag at Walmart, maybe a little more at your local grocery store. But Andy's Red, it's got a little bit of a kick to it. Not bad, but it's more flavorful. And then I put in some Old Bay, which Old Bay you seen in last week's Catch and Cook. But Old Bay is like a go-to. You gotta have Old Bay when you're cooking fish. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this for my batter here. We'll do this while the grease is heating up. I'm gonna open it upside down because this side is not as dirty. Then I'm gonna probably put it in a Ziploc bag, the rest, whatever I don't use. So I'm gonna put some batter in there. That should be plenty for the six fillets that I got. If it's not, then we'll add some more. So I got my Andy's Red in there. I'm gonna open up the Old Bay. See about how much I got in there. And then I'm gonna just mix it around. A little more. Mix it around till you really can't see it. It just kind of darkens it up. There we go. Alright, we got a green light. It's kind of greenish yellow. Anyways, it's there. So let's start battering up this fish. Good and coated. Just like so. Should be able to get all 6 pieces in there, I'd assume. Oh yeah, that smells so good. That Old Bay. Alright, there we go. And we're off. Close her up for a second. And now I'm going to go wash my hands off and come back and check this fish. Oh yeah. Fresh bluegill right out of the Mississippi River. These babies were swimming this morning. Alright folks, plate full of fish, here we go. That is my favorite right there, my go-to. Like I said, super simple. All it is a Andy's Red seasoning and some Old Bay. So since I'm going to be putting the Skeeter away, until we got safe ice so I can walk on the ice, I'm going to be doing some bank fishing and possibly fishing with some other people on their boats. But I'm going to be doing a lot of bank fishing, and I'm going to be going after some fish that we can eat. And I'm going to be starting a series called Fish Eater, the Fish Eater series. It's going to be all catch and cooks. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to different places. I'm going to catch some fish. Sometimes I'm going to clean them there, eat them there, bring them home, bring them somewhere else. Anyways, we're going to try to mix it up and do each one different. Different species of fish, different breadings, different ways to cook them, not always frying them in oil. Different sandwiches. A lot of them are probably going to be Sammies just because that's me. I like fish Sammies. But we're going to do a lot of different things with the fish, and I'm probably even going to do quite a few different things that I've never tried just to do it. And I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited to do it. So yeah, Leave a comment down below if you want to see that, if you want to see the Fish Eater series. I know a lot of people like catching cooks, a lot of people don't. So if you don't like catching cooks, I'm sorry. You're probably going to see a lot of them in the next month before I can walk on safe ice. Maybe even longer than a month. Maybe month and a half until I can walk on safe ice. But there will be some other stuff mixed in. I'm sure I'll get out walleye fishing and probably do walleye catch and cook for the Fish Eater series. But I do have a couple more bass fishing trips planned too. So you'll see that. Anyways, this fish is delicious. I'm going to go ahead and quit talking, eat the rest of this fish. If you have not yet subscribed to Too Fat to Hunt Outdoors, go ahead and do that right now. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I put out a video. Clobber that thumbs up. Luke Reeser signing off. Always remember, you are never too fat to fish.